For celebrities, art often extends to the body, even if the mind may not seem to be working properly. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst celebrity tattoos.
Man, at least I don't have to look at it, right?
For this list, we're focusing on the most questionable and visually offensive celebrity tats. No matter how big or how small, or even if the tat has since been removed or retouched, we are considering all unsightly reminders that celebs also make some bad decisions.
It'll just be a lesson learned. It hurt when you were getting it. It's gonna hurt way more when you get it removed.
Number 10. Daddy's little girl loves Kimberly Stewart.
I just got these skirts made that have my last name on the back and then sexy on the front because it's sexy.
Given the music cred of this socialite's father, Rod, it shouldn't come as a surprise that Kimberly Stewart paid homage with some body ink back in 2005. Sure, the location of her daddy's little girl tat is somewhat disturbing, since that's a fairly intimate area.
Okay, this is totally embarrassing.
But there's more. The bottom half of the tattoo at one time was meant to be a love letter to another important man in Kimberly's life, then fiancé Cisco Adler. When the relationship went south, it no longer made sense to have Adler's name down there, and she had one letter changed, making her ink read, Daddy's little girl loves disco.
I mean, since I was a little girl, that's what I've been studying.
Number 9. Keyboard, Kellyn Osbourne.
Do you regret your tattoos?
Oh, hell yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Here's yet another fashionable daughter of a noted musician, who even dabbled in the music industry herself. But until a 2013 laser removal procedure, she was also the girl with the keyboard tattoo. The ink was definitely not hidden, brightly colored and positioned smack dab on her forearm. But the real kicker is that she's admitted that piano playing is not one of her actual skills, citing her misery as the key inspiration for the ill-advised ink.
I know it's crazy and odd and not normal, but since when have I ever been normal?
But all things must pass, and Kelley ultimately zapped her instrumental tat, only to later rock a head tattoo with a more substantial message. Number 8. Ryan Gosling's face, Ryan Cabrera.
I've waited all my life.
In 2013, this true singer educated society in the art of tattoo roulette, a game in which you wear a blindfold and get inked up with your pal's tat selection.
The tattoo roulette tattoos are funny and they make me laugh.
Cabrera won big, however, because he got an image of heartthrob Ryan Gosling. Granted, Cabrera was allowed to specify where the eventual ode to the Canadian hunk wound up, so he relegated it to his lower extremities. This portrait has been called the Bentley of tattoos by some. Well, actually just Ryan Cabrera. But despite the distinguished look of Gosling's mug, we can't help but feel it's sitting in judgment of some of Cabrera's life choices.
I don't know if I should help you or I should euthanize you.
Number 7. Freebird, Chris Andersen. Known as the Birdman, this unique individual is one of the NBA's standout players. He's no stranger to the tattoo game either, but one of these pieces of art is really noticeable, his massive neck tattoo.
Andersen, yes!
For the full Freebird experience, one may need a couple of different angles to truly appreciate the collective vision of the art. But the meaning behind the tattoo is actually quite simple. Chris Andersen saw the opportunity to commemorate both his personal moniker and his liking of Lynyrd Skynyrd in one fell swoop.
He is so handsome!
The result is one of the most vibrant tattoos in 21st century professional sports. Fly high, Freebird. Number 6. Billy Bob, Angelina Jolie.
I'm not really dead.
After an Oscar-nominated performance in 1999's Girl Interrupted, this controversial actress embarked on a well-documented relationship with Billy Bob Thornton.
He's perfect. To me, he's absolutely everything. Are you blushing?
A little bit.
It seems Angelina Jolie was confident about the relationship's future, since she got her new hubby's name on her shoulder. However, the couple divorced in 2003, and soon afterwards, his name and the accompanying Chinese dragon were removed. Once Angie's relationship with Brad Pitt evolved, she gave the same spot a newer design with a more lasting meaning. Well, until they split up too. Angelina broke the so-called first commandment of getting inked. But hey, tattoo-loving celebrities surely maintain a small budget for potential laser procedures.
What they don't know is that you like it.
Number 5. Vivere senza rimipianti, Hayden Panettiere. This 5-foot actress probably should have brushed up on her Italiano before getting this body art, though she intended to feature the life mantra of "to live without regrets" along her ribcage. Unfortunately, the design of "Vivere senza rimipianti" has a major flaw, as the last word of the poignant phrase, meant to be rimpianti, Italian for regrets, was misspelled.
Just advice, just don't ever get a tattoo in a different language and then go to the country where they speak that language.
Panettiere regretted that all the way to the tattoo removal parlor in 2013, though that was a full 4 years after getting it in the first place. Thing is, there is a great sense of irony to the whole thing.
I literally have to live by my tattoo.
Number 4, Day of the Dead skull, Chris Brown. In 2009, this pop star's reputation was forever tarnished when reports came out about him physically assaulting then-girlfriend Rihanna.
I am very sad and very ashamed of what I've done.
3 years later, Chris Brown made the conscious decision to celebrate Mexico's Day of the Dead, not just in spirit, but also on his neck. At least that's what he claims. The public did not react favorably when Brown modeled his new body ink at red carpet events, as some critics pointed out that the tattoo looks like a battered woman, and may bear a resemblance to photos of Rihanna's injuries from the domestic violence case. Either way, maybe next time pick something that can't be that misinterpreted.
We in the hood, tatted like a Mexican. Car too fast, give a f about pedestrians.
Number 3, Make Love, Not War, Jay Bothroyd.
Oh, scored! Bothroyd has scored!
Here's a celebrity tattoo with a clear message, or at least it is to English footballer Jay Bothroyd. On first look, the eye is drawn to the large grenade, or even to the machine gun. But what might not be so obvious is that the collective weaponry spells out love in an artistic way, according to him. When Bothroyd posted his bare torso to social media, he was criticized for promoting weapons and crime in general, and accused of insensitivity towards victims of violence. His response? The tattoo means you have to fight for love. Well, you'll have to fight to get people to accept that.
Jay Bothroyd's turn and strike was a worthy contribution, and his last before he limped off with an injury.
Number 2, Tribal Tattoo, Mike Tyson.
You will always be the champion.
Thank you very much.
The champion of having more shit on your face than Seal.
In the ring, this boxing legend struck fear into the hearts of opponents with just his menacing gaze. And he was dubbed the scariest boxer ever by Sky Sports.
In his ear, that's what Holyfield was in a lot of pain from that.
Then, a 2003 tribal tattoo only added to his persona, as the face art further demonstrated that the baddest man on the planet was not afraid of anything.
Did you talk to friends about it?
Oh, they all said no.
Yeah.
They all said no.
And did that bother you at all?
And that's why I said yes.
That's why he did it.
Yeah.
It's a tattoo that one commits to, even if the inspiration had less to do with culture and more to do with being a pretty wild guy. Actually, believe it or not, this was one of his tamer ideas.
I believe in Mars, I believe in flying saucers. Jimmy Hoffa's still alive.
Even so, the unique ink marked the beginning of the face tattoo scene, with Mike Tyson becoming the defining figure of the trend.
Oh my God.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Are you tatted everywhere? Are you, nigga? Are you tatted everywhere, nigga? Are you? Are you tatted everywhere? Are you? I do this.
And he's got a tattoo of his wife.
And she's all sexy, wearing nothing but a Jets jersey, like she's a player, and he's all, yeah, who's your coach, bitch? You like that number 6? Wait a minute, number 6, isn't that Mark Sanchez?
He gave me a dick with a bullet coming out, and it says Galores, which means all the way in Spanish.
Number 1, ice cream cone, Gucci Mane.
They call me crazy so much, I think I'm starting to believe.
Whereas Mike Tyson loves him some tribal art, here's a rap artist that loves him some ice cream. In 2011, Rolling Stone asked Mane the most pressing question of all. What does it mean? Quite simply, Gucci Mane is cool as ice, according to his rep. And those 4 letters on the tattooed cone refer to how he'll make you say brr. Gucci hadn't really been hiding his cool demeanor, or his love of the ice cream image, having worn it around his neck several times. His single Gucci Time lets you know that he's
colder down a polar bear, sleeping in a freezer.
That's great, Gucci, but now we just want some ice cream.
Like Chapo serving yayo to the gringos. Black Beetle Club closed when I say so.
Do you agree with our list? Which celebrity do you think is the most dreadful tattoo?
And I was so drunk at the time that I spelled it wrong.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
By the way, you really need to remove that f***ing tattoo from your face.
Yep, on it.